Welcome to the NextLabs Rights Protection Tool demo. The NextLabs Rights Protection Tool is a feature of the SkyDRM suite. The suite provides different products and tools that allow users to protect their data with as little overhead as possible. SkyDRM grants users the ability to encrypt files and use central policies to control who can access these files, even outside of the user's organization. The NextLabs Rights Protection Tool is a web-based application that allows users to use policies to automatically classify and protect files in bulk. The tool can be used to batch protect existing files or ensure that system-generated files are automatically protected throughout the day. In this demo, we have a file share where employees save documents that are used for collaboration. As you can see, there's a variety of existing documents that need to be protected. While some of these documents are classified, others are not, leaving the documents vulnerable when sharing. The organization needs a simple and easy tool to batch protect all the documents, allowing for safe collaboration. This can be achieved through the NextLabs Rights Protection Tool in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Configure a connection to the SkyDRM server. SkyDRM centrally manages the different classifications we can assign to the documents and the policies that govern who can access each document classification. For this demo, we have pre-configured the following classification schemes where we ask users to classify a document based on its sensitivity with the following values: public, internal only, ITAR, and EAR. We've also created 2 simple policies. The first one allows everyone from opening public documents, and the second one allows only users from the United States to open ITAR documents. Step 2. Configure a repository. Rights Protection Tool supports network file shares, SharePoint sites, and Azure file shares. All you have to do is specify the repository location and an account that has access to that location. Click Save and we are ready to proceed to the next step. Step 3. Configure rules to apply classification and protection. In creating a rule, you need to specify the repository you want to target, a subfolder inside the repository if you want to limit the scope of the rule, a schedule if you want this rule to run at a given time and frequency. If not, you could just go back to this page and run the rule manually. And lastly, the action that you want the rule to perform. There are 2 actions available: Rights Protect and Remove Protection. If you want to protect the data, then you have an option if you want to keep the unprotected version of the file and to apply additional classifications. You will also have the option to limit the scope of the rule to certain file types. Once you have set the rule, all you have to do is wait for the specified schedule or manually click on the Run button. Now, we go back to our file share, where you can see that all our documents are protected, evident from the NXL extension. The NXL format indicates that the files have been classified and protected, allowing the users to share these files outside the organization with peace of mind. We will now send the file to 2 users. John Tyler is a US citizen and should be able to see ITAR documents. Richard Nixon is not a US citizen and should not be able to see the ITAR documents. Both of them should be able to view public documents. Now, I will log out of this user and log in as John Tyler. Now, as a user of an external partner, John Tyler, I will first download the files I've received via email. I will then log into the SkyDRM web application and open the file. As you can see, John Tyler is able to open an ITAR file from Project 01 and has view permissions as granted by the policy. He is also able to open public files from Project 02. Now, I will log in as Richard Nixon. First, I will download the files and repeat the same steps that John Tyler has performed. As you can see, Richard Nixon is able to open public files from Project 02. However, he is unable to open an ITAR file from Project 01 because he did not meet the criteria required to open ITAR files. This proves that the file is continuously protected regardless of who receives the file or where it is stored. This concludes the demo on NextLabs Rights Protection Tool. To learn more about this and SkyDRM, please get in touch and we will help you identify which product is best suited for your organization.